What's going on, guys? John here, aka the Fun Coach, and in this video I want to talk about um, the subjective appropriation of the desired objective reality, or the state. So if you would imagine like a baby, for example, when they're first born, they sit in the back of the car and they're facing the back window, and everything they're seeing is, it's like, oh wow, look at this, oh what's that, that's newer. It's kind of like they're victim to what they're seeing. And the driver is, he kind of steers the thing, he knows where he's going. Well, your thinking mind, the thoughts that you have, the states that you are objectifying and have objectified in the past are like the driver. And your eyes and your ears, your senses, are like the baby in this analogy. So no matter what you're thinking, you're going to experience it. But somewhere along the line, we were taught that what we see in front of us, what we experience, is real, is genuine, and we're victim to what we're experiencing. But that's not the case, So I want you guys to really play with this and get a sense for this. So just kind of have a little fun with this today for about 5-10 minutes, or even throughout the day. Just keep in mind that what you're experiencing, you are observing. You are creating, but in a sense, you're unconsciously creating. You are unaware that you are creating what you're experiencing. You are unaware that you are creating the sights, sounds, tastes, smells, and the sensations that you feel on your skin. And as you get a sense for this, you will be able to start taking back control over your unconscious mind. So when you experience something and you don't like what you're experiencing, change it consciously. Say, you know what? Have a new thought. If you have a conversation with somebody, revise the conversation so that it goes the way that you want it to go. If you get the mail and there is a letter in there that you're not happy, or maybe there's bills and stuff, revise the letter, read the letter as the way that you wish you had received it, as if it was an actual letter that you wanted to receive. So, and as you do this, just let the thought go. So you don't have to keep focusing on it. You don't have to keep focusing on it. All you have to do is change it, revise it in your mind, and it would definitely help if you can at first breathe so that you relax your mind, so that it's open to a suggestion, and then you can revise it. And then just let it go. As I said, just forget that you revised it and allow the objective nature of reality, the experience, to reflect that change on its own time, in its own way. All right, don't worry about the how, don't worry about the when, just revise it in your mind and allow it to, change on its own. So practice this, play with this. You'll have a lot of fun with it. I know I have. Before I end the video, I want to talk about subjectifying a new state. So a lot of people say, oh, it's in your imagination, it's not real, it's not real. It doesn't matter if it's not real yet, right? But everything that you are experiencing, as I said, in your objective reality, in your external world, is the result of your past unconscious imaginings. The things that you have gathered throughout your life, like money's hard, money is root of all evil, Twinkies are bad for you, or you got to eat healthy, or you got to exercise to lose weight. You can't just kind of imagine your body thin. Your body, right? You've gained all this knowledge throughout your entire life, and it's stored in your unconscious mind, because the unconscious just is just the thoughts that you're not looking at right now. So let's say you hear Twinkies are bad for you, or you have the term labeled junk food. You then store that thought in the back of your mind and you eat a Twinkie. Well, let's say you're not your desired weight right now. You don't have a six-pack, or you don't have as thin of a body as you want, or whatever it is that you want your body to look like. Your body is just the outpicturing of all the knowledge that you've gained throughout your life. So if you're fat, right, it's because you eat, if you eat a Twinkie, let's just use a Twinkie as an example because everybody knows a Twinkie. So let's say you eat a Twinkie. Well, that unconscious thought that you're not aware of right now is going to process that as this food is bad for me. I'm going to, store this. I'm going to gain weight because I'm eating this food. You're not aware of it, but that's what's happening right now. So let's say you eat a salad, right? Or you exercise for, you don't exercise for, a day, or, let's just say you don't exercise. Your unconscious thoughts are going to then control your life, and you're going to see, the weight put on because you were taught that if you don't exercise, you'll be fat. So these are just some things to be aware of. Now, if you really, really want to have, as Bentinho Mazzaro calls it, a super accelerated life, that's where things happen so rapidly, your days are insane, and you want change to happen on a super fast level. What you have to do is, and I talked about this in a previous video, overwhelm your objective experience with only your subjective preference. So, for example, it's like revising, like I talked about earlier, but you are revising in a way that you are kind of like setting the stones, setting the future slides of this reality that you are experiencing. So, think about what would be the most exciting thing that would excite me right now. What could I desire that would excite me, that would really get me pumped up and feel good about life? And you would see it, and then after you see it for a little while, you'll start to feel good, you'll start to feel it's real, and then shortly after that, you will start to become it. That will become a new slide in your future nows. So do that over and over and over again throughout the day. Just even set a reminder on your phone, or on your watch, or whatever it is. Set a reminder. What would be the most exciting thing that I can imagine experiencing right now? And see it, feel it, be it. Oh, great, that's awesome, thank you. What would be the next most exciting thing I can imagine right now? And I used to think that, oh man, I'm gonna run out of ideas. It's actually really astonishing, because you don't run out of ideas. You don't run out of next most exciting things to imagine, because what happens is you elevate your frequency to a level where you allow more desires to come to you. So practice with this, man. Play with this, and you'll see your life just start to speed up. People around you will start to look at you and say, what are you doing differently that, I'm not doing, as Abraham Hicks says, or they'll just be, you'll appear lucky. You'll appear to always be in the right place at the right time. Everything will start going your way, because you are not unconsciously creating your life. You're not unconsciously going through the slides of your life. You're going through the slides consciously. You are placing the next most exciting thing one step after the other, so that, and it will all come together at what Bentinho calls an intersection moment. So that's where you would, all of these things would come to just happen at once. Even if there's it doesn't seem like anything's happening, all of these things will just start to come together all at once. And it's just really, 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 really good. It's really an exciting way to experience life. So practice this, play with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave some comments, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.